Okay, and on that note, thank you.
Oh, thank
we
you.
are going to offer you this Barrington Stage Youth Theater production is Shrek the Musical this year, and they have put together a preview scene for us. Why don't we go and watch that right now?
Good morning, birds, good morning, trees. Oh, what a lovely day. The sun's so big, it hurts my eyes, but really, that's okay. A brand new day with things to do, so many plans to make. I've had 6 cups of coffee, so I'm really wide awake. I've always been a morning person, a morning girl.
Oh man, what could be better than this?
Why me?
Sing a song.
Why me?
The train.
A simple answer
It's the way
would be
to
fine.
get around.
Before
you
someone
know it,
please
you
send
make
me
round
a
with
sign.
me.
What
And I
did
know all I
do
need
to
all
deserve
along
this
is a bath and a
honestly?
barrel and a song, so I'm
This
singing.
ass of mine
Lo-de-do, and
is
I'm
asinine. Why am I with you?
Listen up, ogre! It's time to stop the hiding. It's time to stand up tall. Say, hey world, I'm different. And here I am, staying breath and all. Stay breath and all. Let your freak flag wave. Let your freak flag fly. Never take it down, never take it down. Raise it way up high. Let your freak flag fly. Let it fly, fly, fly.
It's hard to be a puppet.
Little puppet boy.
So many strings attached.
Just cut loose. So it's not a choice you made. It's just how you were hatched. Let your freak flag wave. Let your freak flag fly. Never take it down, never take it down. Raise it way up high.
Don't you see, Shrek? You deserve a happy ending. Even if you are mean and big and surly. But that's what makes you you. It's your badge, your banner, your flag.
Never take it down. Raise it way up high.
Raise it up way high. We got magic, we got power. Who are they to say we're all the things that make us special? All the things that make us strong. What makes us special? What makes us special? Makes us strong. Let your freak flag wave. Let your freak flag fly. Never take it down. Raise it way up high. Yeah. Let your freak flag fly. Fly.
I'm green. I'm mean. Get used to it.
Oh, that
That was
an
incredible.
Absolutely
Unbelievable.
amazing performance by some very talented kids in theater company. And as a surprise to that, we have a couple of very important members of that production. We have with us today, we have Christine O'Grady. She is the director and choreographer of Shrek, as well as the lead Shrek himself. Good morning, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
So, go ahead.
Same. Ditto.
So why don't you just go ahead, Christine, and give us a little bit of rundown of what's going on with the show and about yourself as well, how you ended up with the Barrington Stage Youth Theater?
Great. So this is my 9th season, believe it or not, doing the youth theater here at Barrington Stage Company. It's a great program for area high school and young college students. So I think we take people ages 13 to 19. High school students audition in February or March for our program, and then we do a 4-week rehearsal process with them, which the end of the first week is always this 4th of July parade, so we've been busily working towards that performance you just saw. And we will rehearse for full-time for 4 weeks, and then we do 3 weeks of performances down at the Berkshire Museum, which is great. So we spend a lot of time our first week getting ready for this parade performance.
Where do the performers come from?
All over. Truly, like every area of the Berkshires, I think, is covered.
So they're all local performers for the most part.
They're local. We have some people who drive 40 minutes, 45 minutes, but we have some people that live right here in Pittsfield. There was someone who lives, 3 blocks from from the high school where we rehearse.
So I'm guessing that this project basically fills the day for these youth. I mean, what is a typical day like during rehearsal season for the show?
All right. Well, we warm up for like more or less the first hour and a half. And then for the next 6.5 hours, we have an hour lunch, and we just block shows and block the numbers and just keep working to get the product to finish in time, because we don't have a lot of time. But
4 weeks is not a lot of time.
No,
it's not.
But
well, 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, or 6 days a week.
Wow. I would like to mention that performance is so opening night ready, in my opinion. That is amazing to me. I mean, technically, you actually still have some rehearsal time left on that show, and I think you're ready to go right now. So, is this your only preview performance, or have you been do you do any previews other than this one?
This is our first one. We'll be performing at one of the Pittsfield Suns games next week. We always do third Thursday. But this is our big first one, so it's a good one that helps me get to know the kids in terms of how they turn it on when it's crunch time. So, this was our opening night for our preview performances. Yes.
Austin, you've done a lot of work so far already with Barrington Stage.
Yes.
What do you think of the experience so far?
It's a one-of-a-kind experience. I've been to college and back, and I just need to do this program. You're treated professionally when you're so young, and that's such an eye-opening experience, because wherever you go, like, this is like the pinnacle company. Like, Barrington Stage is nationally known, so it's an honor to work with this company every year.
You're a student at Russell Sage?
Yes, I am.
And what's the goal?
The goal is to not be hungry, I guess. That's a great place to start. I'm starting small, working on bigger than that, but to be happy and not be hungry is the goal.
What is your specific major? Musical theater?
It's musical theater.
Musical
yes.
theater?
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. Now, are you
Not surprised.
Now, as a musical theater major there, are you also getting exposure to being, say, directing classes?
Yes.
And I'm sure you've been on crew. I did theater in college as well. I did everything. So it's not just being on stage. Why don't you talk a little bit about the behind-the-scenes stuff you're experienced with?
Oh, yeah, there's so much, and college really helps open up that experience for you to learn how to direct. Like, directing courses and stage management, like, experiences is really important for all aspects. So you learn to appreciate the director and the stage manager, and all of it's very eye-opening and very important.
Christine, how did you get involved with Barrington Stage? How did you get to the Berkshires?
Way back when, in 2007, I think it was, when I first came here, I just applied for an ad. They were looking for a professional director choreographer, but that also had education experience. And I was like, that sounds like me. So, so I just applied for it, and I went through some interviews, and here I am. And I'm here 9 years later, which I think is a testament to how much I believe in the program. I think this program and this theater company is amazing, and the support that they give us and these kids to have a professional experience over the course of the 6 weeks they're with us is, there's not many companies like that.
Yeah. So what is some of your professional background before Barrington Stage? What brought you to that point?
I've worked my way up. I've done a lot of off-Broadway, some off-Broadway, and I've been an associate on Broadway. I worked on the revival of Hair that won the Tony Award back in 2009. So I've had a little bit of experience there. We did the national tours of that. And then recently I've been directing and choreographing regionally, like in Pennsylvania, or I was just down in Florida a few months ago. So I always make it a point to save 4 weeks of the year to come up here and work with these kids, because they're amazing. And it's exciting to see people like Austin who have gone away to college and come back, and I can see such growth in him compared to when I met him when he was, 15?
Yeah, 14.
So seeing kind of where he's come, that's so
Yeah.
important to me to see the way they've grown.
Well, on the flip side of what we were talking to Austin about, what tech experience he's had in college, have you done any acting?
Long time ago, I as soon as I started directing, I realized I was not a good actor. And then I stopped.
All right, well, we'll close on that. And everybody,
being honest.
rest assured, everybody is where they belong in this production. And we certainly hope that everybody gets a chance to go out and see them